we're here in Santa Rosalia. We actually got here a week ago and we're tied up to the dock. It's the first time we've been tied up to a dock in 8 months. The last time we tied up to a dock is when we checked in Ensenada. And one of the reasons that we said, yes, let's go for it, let's pay for the dock fee, was because the dock fee is really cheap here and we're not using any water or plugging into any electricity. So our fee is to stay here is really small, and this town is just super neat. It's an old copper mining town and it's just got this really humble small town feeling that we just love. So we're really enjoying our time here, and we're gonna stay here for another few days because we've ordered a package, so we're waiting on that to come in. We're just getting a lot of stuff done because we're gonna head further north up towards Bahia de Los Angeles, and there isn't a whole lot of places to provision, or if there are, it's really expensive, so we're trying to get the bulk of our provisioning done here in Santa Rosalia before we head further north, which will hang out probably until like October or November. So this is kind of like our last big city stop until we get to probably Puerto Penasco. We've got the best neighbors ever over there on Onboard Lifestyle SB Basic. They've given us their Starlink password, so it's been so nice. We've been so productive since being at the dock too. It's just been an opportunity for us to kind of go through everything, like all of our books, all of our storage, and see what we don't need and just get rid of it, because they have like a donation center here at the marina. So we dropped off a bunch of stuff, and within like a few days everything we dropped off was picked up, so that feels really great. And we're just feeling like we're doing some spring cleaning. It's like summertime cleaning, and it's so much easier at a dock because when you're at anchor you're trying to put everything in the dinghy, trying to find somewhere in town to drop it off. So this just makes it so easy, and you know that other cruisers who need it are picking things up, and it's, yeah, it's just really great. It's a win-win for everybody. Curtis? Could you get some ice cream? Yeah, let's go. So we're heading into town right now to go and get some ice cream, and this is about the only time you can really walk around town without just breaking out in a crazy sweat. So it's 7:30 p.m., the nicest time of the day to go for a walk and get some ice cream. Excited?
Cookies and cream.
Cookies and cream. I want strawberry again. Again, yes, we've already been. This is gonna be our second time.
You got a penny?
No.
On the track. Do you have a train?
Wow, that's morbid. Okay, so our plan today was to go out and see a little bit of Santa Rosalia, and it is just way too freaking hot. We're gonna go try to find the church, but I think that's all we can do today. And then maybe tomorrow we'll go to the museum that's here.
One thing.
You can only do one thing per day here. It's just like too hot. One interesting fact about Santa Rosalia is that this very church was designed by Alexander Gustave Eiffel. You know, the guy who designed the Eiffel Tower? But let's rewind a little bit to give you a bit of a backstory. Back in 1868, very rich copper ore was discovered in Santa Rosalia by the Villavicencio family. The ore discovery caught the attention of a French geologist, who then formed the Beaulieu Mining Company. Mr. Eiffel had designed a prefabricated metal church in 1887 to withstand severe tropical weather for France's tropical colonies. The church had been placed in storage, and the French Beaulieu Mining Company had it shipped here to Santa Rosalia to be reassembled in 1867. The church is now known as Iglesia de Santa Barbara. left my shoes on the dock and now they're so hot. So we are heading to the pool. There's a pool here, which is really nice, and everyone kind of gets together and goes there at 4 p.m. And it's really actually super refreshing.
You get towels?
Yeah, I got towels. Ready for the pool?
Yeah. It looks a little scuzzy.
Looks a little what?
Scuzzy.
So you want to go in the other pool?
I'm going in the big pool. It looks less scuzzy.
Clouds began to fill the sky, and we could already tell that a chubasco was in the cards for tonight. A chubasco is a summertime convection storm that begins on mainland Mexico and makes its way from the east across the Sea of Cortez over to Baja. This thunderstorm cell can bring winds up to 60 knots, but on average it's more like 35 to 40. Alright, so we are just about to get hit by our first chubasco at the marina, so we're just pulling down all of our sunshades and closing our hatches because it's about to start pouring rain. Whoa! Oh yeah, I never even thought about the Canadian flag. Good call.
Try to save it.
Yeah. Starting to get used to this whole chubasco thing. Running up, tearing down the sunshades, closing the hatches, closing the windows. I guess it's just kind of like part of doing summer in the Sea of Cortez. You gotta put up with the chubascos. So our Starlink just came into the marina here and I just picked it up and we are so excited to open it up. If I can figure out how to open it up. We've been waiting like, oh I need a knife, one sec. So we've been waiting like just over like 10 days or something like that to get this. We're really excited to get off the dock and go try this out at anchor. This packaging.
Where the hell are you gonna put that thing? It's huge.
It's huge. It is pretty big, eh? Is it bigger than you thought it was gonna be?
Yeah.
That's okay though, right? Okay. I think you just... Whoa. I think it's already coming apart. Oh, that's just to protect you.
Don't break it.
Don't break it. Ooh. I don't know, it's not too big. Okay, it feels like
That's what she said.
feels like Christmas. It's kind of like a little dirty everything. Did you notice that?
Mm-hmm.
Everything's like kind of like a little bit dusty in the box. The box could just be beat up from.
Big and dirty.
This is a family channel, and that's it. Those are the only two pieces. So yeah.
Do you have to fill something out for warranty?
I should probably look into that. But yeah, we just have to.
I see a piece of paper you're missing.
I'm so bad for doing warranty on things. Okay, we have 30 days to send the Starlink back, and honestly I felt a little bit impulsive since I bought it. Like, it was a bit of an impulsive buy because we don't actually know for sure if it's going to work in other continents. So if we decide that we want to cross to the South Pacific, it might not work. We might have to buy a new dishy. So anyways, we'll see. I think we should just keep it because it'll at least be nice for the next like 8 or so months that we plan to be here before we go somewhere. Cheese! After hanging out in Santa Rosalia for way too long, it was finally time for us to get back out at anchor. But before leaving, we needed to refill propane. On average, we use about 1 tank of propane per month, and we carry 4 tanks on board. Before we knew it, we were off the dock and back out at anchor. The first thing on our to-do list was to take the mainsail off and confirm our measurements with our sailmaker for our new mainsail that we're ordering.
It's going to go from here up to the top. And then we'll do Elite, which goes from this corner up to the top.
Okay.
Which there's that Sharpie mark back there.
Okay.
I also stopped to check the bulb on our foredeck light because it recently stopped working.
Thanks so much for watching this episode. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe. And if you want to go that extra mile, check out our Patreon. The link is in the description. Bye!